have played Guild Wars 2 on and off since it came out back in 2012, and I always felt like I was an immigrant trying to make it through the land of the free.
They say it is the land of opportunity.
I mean, my accent doesn't help either, but still. Every time that I played it, something never really clicked, and I didn't know what it was. I had friends that were very passionate about it as well back then, so it was not like I was feeling alone. And then, against all odds, something did a click. But before I tell you what it is, where are my manners? Welcome, my friend. Hola, Amox. There is no disclaimer today, cause I'm always right, and I only speak facts cause I'm based. Just for the sake of those who are just listening to the video right now, yes, this was indeed sarcasm. So Guild Wars 2, what type of game is this? First of all, it's pretty different from the first game. I can't tell you if it's better or not, cause I never played the first one really, like most of the people that play this game probably. But what I can tell you is that it's also different from your typical MMORPG. I'm just gonna say MMOs from now on. But still managed to be around the big 10 games of this genre that have been almost the same for the last 10 years. I mean, looking on what it's coming, or well, technically not coming next, I will say it's gonna be the same for the next 10 as well. But in what way is different? Like, this game has a story, it has dungeons, exploration, gathering, crafting, raids, world bosses, PvP, the same any of the other MMOs have. Well, usually these games have vertical progression, which means despite being open world games, they are pretty linear on how you unlock and play the stuff and the story revolves, right? They just give you the idea that you have the freedom, when in reality what you have is a campaign with the tours around. But Guild Wars 2 is different. The progression is horizontal, which means you are not there for the grind of gear. Sure, if numbers go up, you and me are both happy, but a lot of the stuff you do later on in the endgame, you can do them almost right away, and people that are higher level are also rewarded for doing stuff that are low level with other people as well. You don't really have much stuff to handhold you where to go. Yes, it's not like you are gonna be completely clueless when you play it, but some guidance requires you to level up some levels. Cause even if I tell you, just follow the objective, sometimes it's not that intuitive. Cause you need to understand that you running around just clearing out dots on your map is not that you aren't doing anything, it's that exploring itself is a mechanic too, so it's something you get rewarded for. But if you don't feel like doing that, you can also do other stuff. And that's the thing, you're not gonna play this game actively if you don't set up any type of goals in particular. Every time you try this game out, maybe you will play it for a week, and then don't return again for another couple of months, or years even, if you even return in the first place. And if what I'm telling you sounds familiar to you, is because that's essentially how the 2-week Minecraft phase works. Because in some games, what you call detouring from the main plot is a big part of the game here. Yes, there is a main plot here, but it's not like you'll feel forced to do the main plot at any moment. You're not gonna play this game actively if you don't set up any type of goal in particular. And you might ask me, how do you set up your self-goals in a game you haven't played if you don't know what the game has to offer to begin with? Ah, now you're asking the right questions! So you have two options. You can either just keep playing the main story and the areas around you and wait till you start unlocking new stuff, or you can just ask the people in the game. And I know what you're thinking, but do I need to interact with other people?
Brother,
I know these type of games attract a big chunk of people that have social anxiety, in which I assume it's because they wanna break out from their comfort zone. Otherwise, maybe we should start reconsidering reviewing the concept of masochism. But see it as just asking for directions. You know, like that thing people used to do before Google Maps was installed in every phone ever. I recommend it to you, it's very useful. This is a game that I don't play every day religiously, it's not a call out for salvation, and it won't be the replacement of that therapy session we both probably need, but when shit hits the fan and everything feels wrong, it's a comfortable place that will take away the hostility from you. Okay, that was mean and depressing. Here, let me give you good news instead. Like Nintendo selling games for $100, ROMs, and cardboards! Again. Well, we tried, guys. It was a good run. We gave it our best. We can also say goodbye to any type of sponsorship that I could have with Nintendo in the future. Boomer who for me, I guess. I don't know. Either way, going back to Guild Wars 2 is not really a game that occupies any slot really in my time, because unlike other games that I play them for either research, doing a video, socializing, or get that burst of dopamine like it was an energy drink, I play Guild Wars 2 when I wanna be alone and disconnect from everything else. Or that wasn't really the idea on the first place, but when I was trying to make this video, I wanted to play alone and now it just became my social reclusion place. I guess, I don't know. And yeah, we can discuss if that's how you and I should play every game in reality or not, but that's a topic for another video. What you gotta understand from this game is how independent you feel playing it, but at the same time, it feels alive as well. You see people all the time playing this. And when I mean all the time, I mean all the time. In the most absurd corners, in the middle of nowhere, it's likely that you will find someone just trying to complete the map. And there are a lot of stuff where a lot of people can join you to do them. But at least in the process that I'm right now, I feel like I can play the game on my own as well. Which leads me to talk about the community. Something that I actually can't talk with property about it. Simply because my interactions with it have been running around in circles, trying to kill something, say thanks, maybe have a few superficial words, and move on. And I believe it's simply because I'm still leveling and I didn't put effort into asking what to do next, because I already started playing with goals in mind. I could try to assume how the community is based on other games that I played and how I see it from outside, but I'm not gonna do it. I hate when someone tries to act smarter than anyone else, so instead let me ask you, how is the community? Is it welcoming? Is it weird? Is it attentive? Let me know. I'm more than aware that most of the stuff that I cover of this game are very superficial, probably, if you think about them. But my idea with this video wasn't really to unveil and cover in a long review everything the game has to offer. The idea was simply projecting why, despite a lot of people claiming that they enjoyed this game a lot, having always very positive reviews and praise, still didn't hook a lot of those people, or maybe they did but they are not playing right now. Either way, it does give you a lot to work around, but also asks a lot of you as well. And with the modern age we live in, one in which I have to make cut every time I speak or else you're probably gonna click off, because if TikTok didn't ruin your attention span, every other modern media did nowadays. I mean, I don't help either, but whatever, I'm just playing the same game as everyone else. The point is, depending on what you choose to do, you're gonna get rewarded with little stimulus of completion in a map, or be overwhelmed by it. At the end of the day, if you ask me, is this game fun? Will it respect my time? Do you have to invest a lot of money on it? To answer all these questions, I will have very long answers of yes or no, but this time I'll tell you, it's literally up to you. It's up to you to decide if you wanna play a game that gives you tools to work around and you trace the path of fun you're gonna have, or if you wanna keep playing a game to disconnect and tell you where to go each time. Both are valid options. It's up to you if you want to buy the expansions or not to keep playing the game after when you are done with the main content. Just so you know, a lot of the times that I play this game, I have been in autopilot with set goals, yes, and pay attention to the story as well, yes, but most of the other time, I just log in, turn off my brain, and check which area I wanted to go next, and do whatever that was around there, maybe an event, maybe a mission, whatever that was around. So me saying it's up to you is not that you need an Excel to prove how fun the game is gonna be for you or not. It's just that you don't have much restrictions, and the scope might not be infinite, but it's not like you can do everything on start. But it really understands what it is a living world to explore in a video game more than any other. And it kinda reminds me more of an MMO of Elder Scrolls Online than the actual Elder Scrolls Online, which is funny. I don't know, it's funny. It's funny that I see this game and I see Skyrim more in this game than actual Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know what to tell you. It's a me thing. Anyhow, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.